Welcome back. We'll continue our conversation with Dr. Joe Abah, Director General of the Bureau of Public Service Reforms. When we went on break, we were talking about how you said, or we're quoted as saying, we have a 10-year plan for reforms we've been following. But again, as with every plan, the sequence and prioritization ranges with government emphasis. The question will now be, is it about government emphasis or is it about the public, serving the public who put the government there?
Very good question, Nilta. The thing, what does government exist to do? I mean, according to our constitution, the business of government is the welfare and security of the people. That is never going to change. The fact that government needs to push for better education will never change. The fact that government will push for better health care for citizens will never change. The fact that government will push for more job creation, security, all of those things would never change. It doesn't matter what government it is that comes in. What may change when a government changes is prioritization of certain aspects. And so when the current government came in, they had three core priorities: anti-corruption, security, and improving the economy, including the provision of jobs. And so if, assuming there was something you wanted to do, say you wanted to do work to strengthen the Code of Conduct Bureau, as an example, with the government coming in making anti-corruption one of its key objectives, you fast-track that work on strengthening the Code of Conduct Bureau. I'll give you another example. The Treasury single account has actually been in our plan for since 2009. When there was a change of government, the policy decision was taken to fast-track its implementation and apply it across the board. And that is what has been done. So that's what I mean. It's not as if government's responsibility to citizens will change. However, depending on government's priorities, certain aspects of the reforms may be fast-tracked. That's what I meant.
Okay. Dr. Abah, we have a reaction here from somebody called Boluwaji. And Boluwaji says, I paid $27,000 for my international passport in Ibadan around November 2016. But till now, all the news I'm getting is the paper to print it is not available. Please, what is the solution to this?
Alera, I think I addressed that already. And you know, if you run this program for another 7 days continuously, you hear people say, I paid 60,000. Others will say, I paid 28,000. Others will say, I paid 35,000. You can't blame Nigerians because when an officer in uniform tells you the price of the passport is 27,000, you can't blame the Nigerian for believing that person. But that is not the actual price. And that's why we need to do a lot more to raise awareness. The price of a 32-page passport is 15,000. 64-page passport is 20,000. Anybody asking you to pay any more is cheating you, and you should not do it. The issue of the availability of passport booklets is what I had addressed, that there are aspects of the production of that booklet that depends on the exchange rate. And with the fall of the exchange rate recently, it's become a lot more difficult to have the booklets available. But the Naira is appreciating again, and I'm optimistic that in the not too distant future, the backlog to the printing of passports will be cleared, just like the backlog to the printing of driver's licenses have now started to be cleared. I think if you do a survey, you see that in the last week alone, over 100 people have sent me messages saying that they are now beginning to get their passports. Just this morning, we had a case where someone had actually applied for passport. It's finally ready today, but it's taken 3 years for it to be ready. So at the time he got it, it had already expired. Now, there are two things there. First, yes, there was a delay. Two, he has now received it today. Three, because he got it so late, it has expired, and now we're fighting for him to get another driver's license free of charge. That is how we expect that we would also deal with issues of the passport.
Okay, Doctor.
Sorry, are Nigerian passports printed locally?
I believe that there are aspects of it that are done locally, and there may be aspects that are done overseas. I'm not entirely sure for now, but I know that aspects of the production of that passport requires an input that needs to be imported. But I'm sure that with some of the work we're doing now, one of the things we need to look at is the possibility of having it 100% produced in Nigeria. And I think that is a step that the Federal Road Safety Commission has taken, which is why we're beginning now to see the production of these driver's licenses over the last few weeks.